I don't even know how to talk to him no more.
Try it out. Try it out.
I don't know, hungry for success. Let's take him way back then. That's when we first start, at least when I first started catching wind on him, because I was living in the area he was living, and a lot of young men were coming up to me telling me they spit bars, and me wanting to help them all. I knew that only 90, maybe out of maybe 99% of them were whack.
Damn, that high percentage?
It's real out there.
It's so real. And I'm in Harlem. I'm like living in Harlem at this time.
Yeah,
And I'm bringing dudes up on the show and they fumbling. And then, and I'll go back to the hood and I can't hear them no more. I don't even hear their excuses no more.
Yep, on mute.
But then there was one guy that came out of that. That Harlem Nights mixtape was something to be admired, ladies and gentlemen. That gift of gab was something you had to really respect. That juju joint was something you really had to respect. And I start noticing that this guy just consistently is the type of MC that we love. The pain that come out of his lyrics are based on his life. When he's come up here before, he told us who he had to be as a young man, assuming responsibility, making sure that his family was okay. He spoke on these things. I would see him just working hard, making content, shooting videos, right on the side block of my house where these dudes were making all this damn noise, and I come downstairs and I see it's him shooting a video. I try to get in a shot.
Of course you did. I was about to say, you had a cameo?
I'm always trying to get a cameo. But most recently, we met up and we wanted to celebrate his new release of his album called 30 Lenox Ave. And I believe I took my brother Chance with me, Cootie from Chique and Cootie, and my man Kenny Cool. They over there at Creative Control. They do a lot of movies. They got, they got Emmys. They do all sorts of stuff. I said, I want y'all to come downtown with me. And I want you to meet this dude. And he's somebody you should pay attention to. Citizens, this is probably one of the most authentic lyricist artists that you're going to meet. It's from the grime, it's gritty. I appreciate his virtue. He's a very patient man. We know he has the affiliation with Jadakiss. He's the type of artist that doesn't just ride that and try to get indoors because he's next to Jadakiss. In fact, he doesn't have to because his skill set is of that nature. He's here today to celebrate this album. I know are we gonna get some bars today? I'm asking up front now.
Please.
Shit, that's a lot of people. I can see it now. He didn't say yeah. Oh.
You know I do. You feel me?
Oh, okay.
I thought that was a.
No.
You know how I give it up, man. I ain't going. First and foremost, I appreciate you, OD. Like, I appreciate your platform. Appreciate you for having me. You feel me? Like, in my world, it took me a minute to get up here. Like I said, you was living where I grew up at. You know what I mean? Like, I was out there trapping and all that. You feel me? They used to be like, yo, Sway, live right there, man. I'm telling you. So I used to wait. And I used to see you. I used to be like, damn. Sometimes you get in the building so fast. I'm like, damn, I missed him. You feel me? So I used to have to really, I was like, I'm standing on this side right now. So when I see him, I'm about to run and without looking like I'm trying to do something. You feel me? Like, caught you coming outside. I think you came out of a cab or something like that, about to walk in the building, caught you while you was opening the door. Yo, I got this CD, man. Yo, I need you to check it. Like, but check it out. You know what I mean? Like, I had work on me.
You had work on you that day?
Wow.
I had work. I could say this now, you feel me? Like, from when I grew up, from when I first started trapping, I always had work on me. Like, that's a thing. Like, when you outside, you feel me? Like, you always got work on you because that's what you do. You know what I mean? Like, It's not like you got to clock in. Like, all right, today I'm for a few hours, and then, nah, you got work on you 24/7. Because your phone ringing, so you could be doing anything. I used to do videos, phone ringing. Yo, I need 8. Yo, hold on real quick. Make a sound, come back. And get back to my video. Like,
you got
word.
to be kidding me, man. Really?
That's real life, like real shit. Like,
say word. You would stop down the video to get off that 8?
Everything, like, that's how I used to be. Like, they call, if they needed 1, they'd be like, all right, hold on, bro. I see you like 20 minutes. You know what I mean? Like, but like 8, yo, hold on. Decode, wait. And I go, gotta go pick that cell real quick.
Multitasking.
I didn't know that's a 24. I never sold work.
So crazy coming out your mouth.
Yeah, that did. I was like, well, what am I about to say right now? But I never saw work. But so you don't sleep. That's why dudes 24/7. You have.
Yeah, I mean you sleep, but if you get that phone call, you wake. Look, I done been. I could curse on here, right?
Yeah.
All right, no disrespect. I done been in some pussy before.
Uh-huh.
And the fiend called me while I was hitting, and I'm like, oh shit. Cause they always went 10 and more, so I was like, hold on.
Oh my!
Oh man.
Came back, and she was still arched over. I jumped right back in. I could drop dead if I'm like, I'm telling you.
Not balancing work and
when you really like, you feel me? Like when you really.
You was in it in a different way. We also got to say that
Wait,
Nino
hold up,
Man.
Tracy. Hold up, man. Let that pass.
But we got to know who's talking.
Wait. Nino Man is here. My
Yes.
bad. Nino Man is here. You're right, Tracy.
Especially with that type of
Thank
story.
you, man. Nino Man. I just don't want you to think it's me. Yo, she stayed arched?
Stay arched. Well, the ceremony took probably like, because I was quick. I knew I was in there, you feel me? So it didn't take more than a minute because they came inside my building, made me on the 3rd floor. I ran downstairs. So I just put my basketball shorts on, tried to not to, you feel me? Like, yo, side here, take that. I ran back upstairs. She was still there. I still had the condom on. Just dive right back in.
You still had the condom on,
Well,
dog? You were nasty.
It was
What did you do?
literally like on some, like I'm hitting and the phone was ringing. I took a peek and it was one of the people that buy like 10 and more. So I was like, oh shit, hold on. I can't miss that. Jumped out.
What's that, the running?
Did you put shorts on?
Yeah, my fault. I jumped out, shorts right there ready because I just took them off, you feel me? Put them, slid them up. It was some baggy ass shorts too, so I went down, tried to, 3rd floor, ran back up, put the shit back in the drawer, and I dived right back in. She was still arched. She didn't go nowhere. I said, yo, hold on. She was still arched. I swear to everything. I could drop dead right now if I'm lying.
No. You ain't got to put all that on it.
Nah, because I want y'all to know this shit real. Sometimes niggas be freestyle. This ain't, you feel me?
That girl deserves a feature. Put her in a skit.
Nah, but that's just a testament to the grind.
Yeah.
So how did those skills transfer over to the music business?
All right, so look, I was doing that, and then when I started rapping, I started like using all my money to go to the studio. I was dying for a studio. Found a studio like in Brooklyn from one of my guys, Conrad, one of my brother guys and all that. You know what I mean? So he was like, "Yo, I got a studio, charge $20 an hour." I said, "I bet I could fuck with that." You know what I mean? So I started. Every time I trap, I used to go down there every Friday and book like six hours and all that shit. Lock in, right back to the block. Like little DVDs or one of those shows, they tell you gotta pay $150, then you sell your tickets and all that. I've been through that. I've been through every beginning grind, but I paid for everything from the beginning.
The block paid for it.
Yeah, but I put it to work. You feel me?
Okay. We know that's right. And you don't leave no work left behind, obviously.
It's like a GoFundMe page.
Yo, right.
Go
No
fucking
pun
page.
intended when I said left behind.
That's a good one, Tracy.
Thanks for hearing it.
No, this is just really interesting. What did you ever? How often were you in danger?
I mean, and on the block, I feel like you always in danger. You gotta just like be easy, you know what I mean? Like I used to have like certain problems back then, and niggas used to be doing like DVDs and shit, and some shit transpired yesterday, and niggas got their pistols and all that shit, and I used to have to tell the cameraman, I was like, yo, we gotta go down the block, because niggas spin over here, you end up getting caught up with some shit, that's gonna be a bad look, you know what I mean? So it used to be real, like it's just, you gotta be on point. It's Harlem, it's Wild Wild West, like, you know what I mean? So everybody go through their ups and downs, left and right. So you gotta just be on point out there, because it could happen like that.
Did all this take place at 30 Lenox Ave?
Yeah, like that's my build. That's on 12th for Lenox. I was on every block from like 116th to 111th. You know what I mean? Like I fucked with everybody and all that. You know what I mean? But yeah, 12th Lenox, 11th and 5th.
So to give you an idea, 12th. I lived on 12th and 5th.
Yeah.
Right. And he lived on 12th and Lenox. That's the same block. We lived on the same block.
It's around the corner.
No, I lived on 5th. He lived on Lenox.
Mm-hmm.
It could be a dichotomy in that alone.
Absolutely.
But these Lenox dudes start leaking over the Fifth, and then had it all dangerous for us. And now I know who was at the center of it right here.
That's why you moved.
That whole shit was dangerous though. Like it was already just because people was like, "Yo, why you trapping on Fifth and all? Are you from Lenox, nigga?" Shut up, man. Shut up, man. Like I was fucking with one of my big bros and all that. Like, you know what I mean? That was his side. Linked up with him. I mean, I started young, you know what I mean? So I was like, when I started trapping, I was like, I never had a job before. You feel me? Like so. And I don't mean that I ain't saying that to brag. I'm saying that to count my blessings. I never had a job. So when it went straight illegal, so music was the first legal money that I ever got.
Really?
Yeah, I never ever clocked in, never had a job. None of that shit. Like.
And that was always the goal with music, to get yourself legal? Or before you even ever got into the studio, did you know that you had to get out of the street life?
See, when you in it, you don't really think you got to get out, if that makes sense. You hear people saying it, but when you in it, you don't feel that shit, you know what I mean? So it's like this is what you used to. This is my life, you know what I mean? Then when you step out, like now that I be out the way and all that now, so now I be like, damn, niggas really live a crazy life. Like, no funny shit. Like, you think back, like, woo. You know what I mean? It's a lot of people that don't make it out that shit, you know what I mean? Like, so it's like, I just be trying to like encourage like people that's like me. I tell them I was hard-headed as well, so you ain't gonna listen to what I'm trying to tell you, but I'm still gonna tell you so you know. Because everybody used to tell me shit. I think about them now and shit. Like, yeah, I used to have some people that used to be like, yo, bro, you out here wilding, bro, chill. You feel me? Like I used to be like, heard you, because you ain't in my life, so you don't. My wilding is normal lifestyle for us. You know what I mean? Like. But it took a minute. I mean, thank the Lord that I ain't jammed me up. I mean, I did jail time and shit for 2 years.
You did 2 years? That was your longest stint?
Yeah, 2 years. Felt like 20.
Did you write rhymes in there?
I came back with books. Like I was determined. I was cool with my mom's new DJ Marley Marl. God bless. You know what I mean?
Oh man, the legendary Marley Marl, the first person to really maneuver them samples.
See, big facts.
Come
big
on.
Facts. You know what I mean? So shout out to Marley Marl. He's the first person that ever put me on the radio.
Wow.
You know what I mean? It was on 2 in the morning on Power 105. It was called Future Flavors and all that. And he used to rock with me, but then I got locked up. You know what I mean? He did 2 years, and I was still in contact with him. I was calling him every 6 months and shit. I used to be like, yo, when I come home, I need you. I didn't want to lose that contact. I'm like, when I come home, I need you. He was like, yo, just keep writing in there. I got you. When I came home, he put me on the radio the same week. I went to the studio the day after when I came home. He put me in the studio that same weekend. So niggas was like, damn, I didn't even know you was home. I heard you on the radio. Like, so big shout out to Marley Marl.
Marley Marl. Was Pete with him too with Future Flavors? Was just Marley?
Yeah, it was just Marley at that time. I think. I mean, I'm not too sure because my mom's just put me on like the background Queensbridge. That's where my mom's from, so she said she grew up with him and all that.
Man, Marley Marl, the legend. Mike Muse, jump in there, man.
Nino, I just want to thank you for your transparency and how you're sharing this story. I think it's interesting. You're a young man, and you grew up in this digital information age. And I'm just listening to your story, and you said that you were doing the work in the business that you were doing. Did you feel like that was the only choice, and why? Like, what was so compelling that you want to continue doing it, knowing the danger, versus going legal and getting a job or some type of 9-to-5 or a trade?
All right, I wanted a summer youth job, but the way I always needed like a certain shot or some shit, and I used to be into my mom's, and I ain't gonna lie, she used to be like, I'm gonna see, and I'm gonna see this, or summer just go by, summer go, so I never had it, because my friends had summer jobs. I used to be like, damn, I want my little check too, you know what I mean? Just get their sneakers, I used to, you know what I mean? But to keep it a buck, like I was telling you, like the surroundings is everything, like, you know what I mean? So it's like my surroundings, trapping was normal, you know what I mean? So it might seem like a bigger risk to somebody that really is not around it, and they like, oh, you wildin'.
Right.
But when you growing up in that shit is normal. Like, I'm telling you, everybody that was around, like 95% of us grew up the same exact way. We trapping, we all got guns, we all got a little smoke, we all just trying to figure it out. Some people figure it out. They got different type of parents. Like, yo, you gonna get this job? I'm gonna link you up. You know what I mean? So they really hands on with it. I never really had that. So my shit was just everything came from outside. I was trapping when I was like 14. You know what I mean? So my first, and I was trying to get a hat. Word. I was like, I want
trapping for a hat.
Word. My first time I trapped, I just wanted a hat, and it started from there. I got a hat. I started buying my own Chinese food. I'm talking about the very beginning, like, cause I grew up a rough life. So to buy like my own shit like that, I was the man in my, you know what I mean? I'm like, niggas like, yo, I gotta wait for my mother to cook. I'm like, I'm going to a Chinese restaurant.
Yo.
That's real. Wow.
You know what I mean? So in my world, like, well, I was whopped out. So, like that shit really helped me. You know what I mean? Like, took a minute to figure it out. Like I said, I started understanding. Like, you know the risk, but it's like everybody taking that risk where I'm from.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, so it's like, all right, I'm gonna go to jail. My man just went to jail. Oh, this nigga just came home. Da 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 da. So it's like real normal for us. So when you get a little older and mature, you really get a chance to really be like.
What was the moment where you said no more?
I'm trying to think if I even ever said no more. I just think it slowed down. Like, cause I started like, I can't really say certain shit, but I'm gonna say this. I got in the field, you know what I mean? Like, I started like dealing with different shit, you know what I mean? Like, not using, but providing and shit like that. And I can't get into too much details. So that, it went from the trap, then it went to that, you know what I mean? Cause the trap kind of slowed down. It wasn't the same no more, so the scam and shit took over, you feel me? Like, so it was like you just switched up, started like getting more, you know what I mean? It was getting crazy.
Yeah, you saying too much.
Yeah, I don't want to go crazy.
If you know,
but,
you know.
Yeah. But so when I started fucking around and shit, you know what I mean? Then after a while, I'm gonna be honest, right? I went to go make a move, and the person I was dealing with, I didn't know personally, you know what I mean? But somebody linked me with the person. And at this time, I had the song with French Montana. I'm on already, you know what I mean? And it was like, and I wanted to go make the situation. And then right after I made the situation, it was like, yo, let me ask you a question. I said, what's good? They said, you Nino Man? I was like, oh shit, niggas starting to know who I am now. So I'm like, yeah. They like, yo, that's what's up. Yo, I ain't know you was fucking around. And I'm like, and I was like, oh, that's my last one.
That's
so
it.
I started
Wow.
like plugging my mans in and shit like that. And they started like handling that shit. I'm like, yo, niggas recognizing me. Like,
You can't go.
I was like, nah. So there you go. That's when I really like slowed down. I mean, like
When they recognized
yeah.
them.
So I was like, I can't. I mean, like cops was playing my videos in the lobby and shit like that on the phone. Real shit, like acting like they was fans. I didn't even grab me up, like oh fuck with this nigga. But I felt like it was being funny, so I was like, oh yeah, let me step out this shit because I got a whole career. So I just fell back from that shit.
Yeah, you was about to be the butt of all jokes.
Yeah.
Thanks
So
for sharing, man.
Man, that's amazing, man. Yo, you Nino, man, you just shorted me, man.
It's like an episode of Power.
You know, the hell is going on? Nino, man, was shorted me, man. You know, they gonna throw your name in any and everything. You ain't had nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
Man, that was a wise choice, man. And so when you go into this project, 30 Lenox Ave, all these amazing stories that he's telling about his life, you start hearing songs like I Need Answers. I Need Answers is probably one of the most original perspectives I've heard on a song in a long time. Talk about I Need Answers. And
I Need Answers came from a place because I feel like a lot of fathers go through that. You know what I mean? Like the system. I feel like sometimes it could be fair, then it could be unfair. You know what I mean? Like, so I wanted to paint a picture because a lot of people go through that. I wanted to paint a picture about a guy that always took care of his family, and then as soon as something went wrong with him cheating, not nothing with him. I mean, it's fucked up they cheated, but this don't got nothing to do with how he raised his kids. He always on point when it comes to him raising his family. I mean, having his family. You know what I mean? So when that went wrong, she just put him on child support. And that's the part that instead of saying that it was wrong, I wanted to see what people thought. And when I was at my media playback, I couldn't even get to the next song after I played that because everybody was like, no, but at the end of the day, I was like, yo, look, this is for you to answer that. I mean, because it was turned into a big debate in the playback. So I was just like, yo, like, you know what I mean? Like, I wanted y'all to give me the answer. So I just wanted to dig deep for the people because there's a lot of fathers that's just unheard. You know what I mean? Like, so I wanted to give them something that they could feel and play when they going through something like, yeah, this is a fact. And then still give the females some type of guidance when it come to that. Like, I know he cheated or whatever, but this guy really take care of his children. Let him take care of his children. You ain't got to fuck with him no more. You feel me? Like, don't let your kid go through. If it's all about the kids and we trying to raise better children and all that, then let's figure that part out. Don't let your bitterness fuck up something that your feelings is with your kid. You ain't cheat on your kid.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like,
That's true.
I just wanted to paint that picture. You know what I mean? It's too much of that
The
going
cheating
on.
impacts the kids sometimes though too.
Yeah, but if you keep what they say, keep a kid in a kid's place, then everything will be okay. You know how much stuff that certain parents went through that they didn't tell you? Real shit. Your parents went through something that they didn't tell you. Stuff that they did, but you know how much stuff they held back? You know
Right,
what I mean?
right. If something was done in private.
Yeah, you know what I'm trying to say? So it's like, it's not like they cheating in front of the kid. Some people do be wild. I'm talking about for the most part, people who deal with that shit
Let
on
a
their
kid
own.
be a kid.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like this here, they'll figure that out later. Just raise this kid. As long as you know this nigga not a scumbag when it comes to his kids, you gotta, you feel me? You gotta get on your grown shit and do what's right for your kid because you want your kid to be the best. You don't want them to feel your pain for what?
Nino Man, I need answers.
What you heard?
J45. It's a great project out. It's called 30 Lenox Ave. You spell Lenox, Lenox Ave. A lot of great features on there. Maino is on there. That's my brother, Maino. Y'all got this song, what's it, the Ghetto? What's it called?
Welcome to the Ghetto.
Welcome to the Ghetto, right?
Facts. Shout out to Maino.
What do you think of Maino's evolution, man? He really has become to evolve as an artist, as a human being. You know, he's been very transparent. You know, he's faced some adversities in his life. He lost his mom since I met him, but he's been very open, and I just really like where he is in life right now.
Same.
Yeah, I respect Maino. He definitely, his transition was crazy too. You know what I mean? Like, so I respect what he bring to this game, especially for New York. He wear New York on his back. Like,
Yeah,
you know
he
what I mean? Like, so big shout out to Maino B. I see you, B.
Come on, Maino. Dave East. He's on this project. We're going to play that Essence joint, you know. Always see Dave standing next to Harlem dudes, man. Him, Gigs. How did Gigs become so Harlem, bro? Gigs is my guy. But Gigs is Harlem now, man. How did that happen?
I met Gigs in the studio with East, you know what I mean? And then Gigs reached out to me. Shout out to Gigs, you know what I mean? Shout out to Davies, you know what I mean? And then Gigs reached out to me, was like, yo, bro, they fucking with you and shit like that. You ever want to link? Let's link, put some shit together. I'm like, all right, bet, let's get it. You know what I mean? Like, so next time he came in town and all that, he booked studio time. We knocked a couple joints out, actually, you know what I mean? Like, and we started clicking ever since then. He's a real cool guy. Like, I really rock with Gigs.
How similar? Because you got your stories of how you came into the game and his stories of how he came into the game. People don't realize how much alike we are, even though he's from the UK side.
Yeah.
What was that like for you?
It was, see, you know, so crazy. I really don't even know how did he come in the game. I kind of just, we never really dig deep like that, pause. Like, I think because, like, when we're in the studio, there's always people around. We either rapping, drinking, smoking, but we talk about shit, but not like the upbringing for some reason. Like, we never caught that yet. But I'm supposed to be going out there rocking with them, doing some shows and shit like that. So
when you going over there?
He said he gonna well, he got to link me with the guy and shit like that, put him on my team, and they going to figure out the dates and all that so we can rock out there because the song going crazy out there, too.
And this is just a random question out of the blue. Having lived in Harlem for now 24 years, y'all. Official Harlem.
Big facts.
I came after Pauls became popular, but is Pauls the Pauls gang, will that ever end?
Nah, I don't think that, man. The fact that Cam and May still doing it, that's what keep me alive. Because people be like, yo, you ain't going to never stop? I'm like, yo, as soon as Cam and May stop, I'm going to stop. And them niggas don't look like they going to stop ever. You feel me? Like, so,
oh my God.
You know what I mean? So shout out to the big bros, man. Word.
Yo, I love watching Cam and Mace, man.
Hilarious duo.
Yo, man, you know, if I have a bad day, I'll turn on Cam and Mace, you know, and they go hard. They don't miss a pause. They got my whole team doing this shit now, man. I can't talk. You can't say nothing. Anything you say is a pause.
Yeah,
what?
Sometimes shit don't even be pause. You just got to make sure.
Oh, no.
That shit is crazy. Like, but that's just
Not
how we grew up.
Insurance.
You got to make sure. You got because you be like niggas be talking so fast. Niggas want to make sure because a nigga stop you. Dead ass be like, yo, I ain't gonna lie. You could be talking about some serious shit. They be like, damn, that's. But I ain't gonna lie, that was crazy. But I ain't gonna lie, that was serious though. You know what I mean? Like they'd stop you like, yo, that was a little crazy. What? I feel what you going through, bro. Pause.
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 I said it low. I better good. I mean, see?
Pause that shit.
Even Kiss would fake me saying it. Yeah, I'm pulling niggas' cards, man.
Kiss be saying pause.
Not like that though. Not like that. But like
you catch it though.
When you say something crazy around him, he'll say it. Styles will say it. You know what I mean? I'm not sure about Luch though. I'm pretty sure he did though. But P would be like, that's a pause, right? like,
Oh my
like
gosh.
you,
Does
you
it throw
catching
you off?
on, P? Like
Does it throw you off if women use it?
women.
Yeah.
I mean, some females do use
Right.
it on the block because they used to be around us so much that it's like, but they know they ain't got to. But it just turned into like a way of talking, like honestly, if that makes sense.
Pause. All right, I just threw that in. That was an insurance
Facts,
pause
though.
right there.
That's a big fact.
What was Jada? Jada has been very supportive of you, D Block,
Big shout out to Kiss.
the whole team. You know, the most solid group ever in hip hop.
Yes.
What was their involvement? What was Jada's involvement in this project? Just
Well, we always say I'm in the studio with him all the time. You know what I mean? Like, so he always hear all the songs. I try to get like his feedback with certain shit. You know what I mean? Like, so I know the songs that he really like. You know what I mean? Like, cause you know everybody got their own style, their own bag. But he always hands on with everything. But he let me do me, like right now, like explore your little situations and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, but me and him great. You know what I mean? Like he very involved with everything that I got going on. You know?
the nature of it just somebody who believes in you, supports, stand next to you, lends you whatever brand equity they have, resources they have, but you really doing your own thing, knowing that you got that support.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what it is?
Yeah, exactly. Because it's like you don't want to overdo anything. Like you just see what somebody's willing to do, and you appreciate it. Like, and this shit, nobody ain't gonna really do too. It's rare for somebody to just do everything. Here. You gotta like kind of, they give you something. Let me see how you gonna move. And I'm not even sure if you feel like this, but I learned as time started going with other people as well. They give you a little something to see how you gonna move, and you moving right. You know what I mean? Because you know in this game they ain't gonna baby you, so they ain't gonna just keep giving you shit. Because now that's gonna create a monster. Now, so now when you're not getting nothing, your engine not gonna be running no more. So it's like you gonna wait for somebody to give you the move. You know what I mean? Give you something to move forward. So it's like you just, you know what I mean? So you get used to it. It's a grind, and it ain't like you really gotta go hard when you're working with anybody. You know what I mean? Like you gotta prove it. So, but he very supportive, like always on deck. You know what I mean? I can't complain. Big shout out to Kiss. Big shout out to the whole Locks. Appreciate y'all. It's my family, B.
Yeah. When you said it's a grind, that was a pause, and you gotta go hard. That was definitely a pause, right? And
wait, catch it.
You know, I'm just saying there was a lot of pause moments in there, dog.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
I just paused a Harlem night, kid.
You got me. You fucked up now, though. I'm on your heels. Pause. I'm on you now.
Whoa.
He ain't gonna be able to say nothing else for the rest of the show.
That's
He's
crazy,
He's
right
done,
there.
y'all. I got y'all.
You on my heels, dog? Yo, that's crazy. Like he waiting for me to say something.
Yeah.
No, yeah. So
Right. Now y'all playing tag.
Fool said,
I'm listening close. Hey, yo.
I already know how to circumvent this. Pause.
Oh my.
Nino, you don't start.
You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful.
You know, I've been in Harlem 24 years. It's gonna be quite a task to catch me.
Hey, yo.
Y'all gonna ruin it for me, man.
Nah.
All right, man. Yo, listen, we're celebrating this, man. Nino Man, give him a round of applause. He ain't got nothing to prove. He's already better than your favorite rapper. When he come up here, it's nothing for him to show off this skill set. Matter of fact, when he spit verses, it's a celebration. We just acknowledging the culture, how far he's come in his journey with his family, with his business, with his friends. Look at him now. He got that same jewelry he had on 2 weeks or 3 weeks ago when I came to his listening party. And I was impressed then. I'm even more impressed in person. Is that that's real? That's diamonds?
Feel me? You gotta get the tester, you heard?
Can't be doing counterfeit.
Get the
But
tester.
got the other diamonds. What's the other diamonds?
The lab diamonds?
The lab diamonds,
Yeah.
you can't tell the difference.
That's a fact, but guess what?
What?
No, they not. You heard?
Yeah.
These all diamonds. You
It's
heard?
diamonds.
VVs.
Okay, he worked. He made it. You worked hard for it, man.
Yeah.
But we got some more work to do.
Big facts.
Ladies and gentlemen, the way we're going to cap off this week right now, this is one of the most premier lyricists in the game.
Talk
New York,
about it.
stand up. This is the name you don't mention enough, New York. You got like a golden goose right here. Y'all don't even tap in like you need to. He should be on every platform. I'm shouting out my brother Just Incredible. Give him a round of applause. My guys over there on bars, right? Give them a round of applause. On the radar, give them a round of applause. All these platforms that support the MC, they understand. I want the radio DJs to support this man. Play his music. He's one of us. He comes from the culture. He's at the nucleus of it. I don't have to speak much because he knows where he's at. He ain't at Sirius XM. Not really. He ain't at Shade 4-5. He in the Valley of the Hyenas. DB, we got a hyena up in here.
Look, I've been next up for years. I'm in limbo. I'm guessing at the big execs and get the memo. No shot, so I got an extendo. It came with a switch on the shit like a Nintendo. I ain't playing with nobody, day and night. They told me I was too damn humble, they was right. So I don't give a fuck if you broke, you gon' pay the price. Cause niggas is really sleeping on me. Now say goodnight, name a rapper you think is hot. Never. I don't give a fuck who they name, I'm way better, yeah. That's how I feel right now, I'm way cover. Cool like Mayweather, but move like Mayweather. Floyd, rest in peace George, we annoyed. Void, anybody that's sent to destroy you. They bomb Kyrie and disrespect this honor. Meanwhile, we saying pay as a Jeffrey Dahmer. Like, I don't get it, but I'ma mind my business. I ain't got $6 billion to lose, I play my position. Please, I ain't trying to spark attention, but if it was a Donald Goines book, they would've missed it. But I'm deady, that's the way we stayin'. Mezcal margaritas keep the ladies craving. Too drunk now, I'm angry praying. Ended up on my Xbox, she like, what type of games you playing? I'm like, Halo, bitch. You a munch like a potato chip. Anyway, I got dough like a Play-Doh kit. Bringing G's to the unit when that yayo flip. Look, all the fake ass love, yeah, I heard that. They took behind my back, I don't deserve that. They said, I said, what? When you heard that? If you want my trust, you gotta earn that. You gotta mind your business, that's law. How you worry about the next man? That's pause. You heard funny shit about me? That's false. Unless you heard I rap, trap or dip. Look, he say, she say, we gotta end that. It's grown ass men talking behind their friends back. I don't commend that. I think that trend whack. Seen a nigga cross everybody just for 10 racks. He thought he was destined to win. 2 months later, he was begging again. Look, stay away from negative friends. They gon' always hold you back when you better than them. Look, and stop posting niggas on their birthdays. Cause if they die, you gon' post them on their worst day. Grieving on the internet, stress. But when they was here, you ain't even send a text. Sway, these niggas getting too loose. I need answers. Fuck it, I'm about to interview you. Hey, yo, Sway, thanks for all the motivation. Right. Appreciate you. Thanks for coming to the station. We live on Shade. How you feeling, my brother?
Great.
Yeah, I know. We see you killing, my brother.
Come on.
How you feel about niggas still killing each other?
I hate it.
Cop a brick but won't build with each other.
Come on.
Nobody wanna keep it real with each other. He killed them, they used to chill with each other. Look, make you wanna hurt the fake. Ain't nothing worse than hate, but we gon' hear more after this commercial break. Ignore the hate when you too poppin'. I made more runs than a used stocking. Anyway I'm mad, I get the mood rockin'. And I brought my own bag like I'm food shopping. This that so raspy shit. Your wife saved on my phone under nasty bitch. Cause she my little nasty bitch. Ain't my dick in that UK almost crashed the whip, bro. I got my name up because of rap. With a chopper moving trees like a lumberjack. Wish I could bring the homies and my mother back. I love this rap shit, I'm about to bring the hunger back. What you heard? Nino Man.
Nino Man! Oh my God! Oh my God!
That was great.
What you heard?
The first interview in the verse.
Yo.
And he interviewed me.
You did a good job, Sway.
It was innovation.
Very
Thank you, man.
entertaining.
That was the funniest freestyle I ever
man.
participated in.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You see I played my role.
Yeah, nah, you did good. I was wondering how it's gonna go too. Like,
I
word.
had you, man.
That's a fact.
Come on. Nino Man, say his name. Nino Man.
Nino Man.
Nino Man. Nah, man, this is awesome, man. Citizens, you need something to tune in to. 30 Lenox Ave.
Hell yeah.
Every song has a purpose.
Great.
And look for them on, you got shows coming up, whatever. What are you doing?
Yeah, they putting together a show for me now. There's a few shows that they lining up for the project and everything. I got I got my game company, Games Keep Me Sane. You can look that up. I even go out to so many fly restaurants that I even started like a food review page because people be asking me where to go. So it's called Jew Hungry. You can tap into that.
Hungry?
All you got to do is click my bio, click the link in my bio. You can see a whole list of everything. My Twitch page, my food page, my music page, my everything. Tap in with me, B.
I'm Nino Man. That's where you follow him, right?
Yep.
I'm Nino Man.